Arjuna surrendered himself into holy feet of Godhead. Shishyasteham sadhinam tvam prapannam. Prapannam is he took refuge in the holy feet of Godhead. He took shelter in the holy feet of Godhead, and he requested sadhinam, direct me. Shishyasteham, I am your disciple, sir. Direct me, guide me, teach me, and I am surrendered to you. But Lord told, yeah, this is good, but first you should try to surrender yourself into, your intellect, your wisdom. Buddho saranamanicha. Buddho saranamanicha means you wish to go to, take shelter under your intellect. Buddho saranamanicha. It means you should try to take shelter under your intellect, because your intellect is responsible. If you will take shelter into intellect, then you will achieve my grace too, because I will work through your intellect. There is no other way. As I stated yesterday, the divine power always works through your own self, through your own intellect. There is no other way. Guru's grace will work through your own intellect. Divine power will work through your own intellect. Okay? And everything, whatever is greater and better, that will work for you through your own intellect. But don't think that something comes from outside. No. That power will come from inside. So Lord stated here, Uddharet Atmana Atmanam. You are responsible, you should try to elevate yourself. Okay? Hold yourself. Otherwise, if you are not doing that, then you are responsible for your downfall. Na atmanam avshade, the second, order. This order of Lord. Na atmanam avshade. Don't try to sink your own self, okay, into ocean of grief and sorrow. Na atmanam avshade. And be aware, there is other ideology too. When you try to uplift your own self once, don't be careless. Okay? Don't be careless. Today, you are aware, you sublime some higher, state. Don't be careless. Okay? If you will be careless, then again you can come down. You will come down too. There are so many, incidents in our history. There are so many yogis. Okay? Yeah. It's not sure that once you will, uplift your own self, then you can't go down. Be aware. So Lord stated here, na atmanam avshade. Don't allow your mind to go again in, down state, lower state. Your mind always enjoy with lower state, because your mind is living, as I told you, with its own family. So then don't allow your mind to go again in lower state. Otherwise, as Lord stated in the second chapter of Bhagvat Gita, Indriyani pramathini haranti prasbhammana. These powerful senses bring your mind into ocean of grief and sorrows. And tadasyaharti pragya vairvanivambhasi. And that mind will bring your intellect into that level as a whole wind, powerful wind, always, try to sing that boat who is living on the ocean. And the same result will be. So be aware always. Uddharet atmana atmanam, na atmanam avshade. Try to bring yourself up from this lower state, and how I can think that I am living in lower state or I am living in higher state? How? This is a great question. Yeah, you can think it this way. What is sign of lower state and what is sign of higher state? If you are identified with your body, with your senses, with worldly affairs, okay, with your action and with your enjoyment, as Lord stated in 4th sloka, yada na indriyarthesu na karmasu anusajjate sarva sankalpa sannyasi yogarudastadochyate. When you will be free from your doership, when you will be free from your object of senses, when you will remove all kinds of thought from your own self, when you will be one with Supreme Cause, then you think that you are sublime now. Okay? You reach your destination now. But if you are not in that state, then you should try to uplift your own self. And your intellect will help you. Atma means intellect, Atma means mind. Okay? Atma means your ego, Atma means yourself, Atma means Paramatma, Atma means this body too. Atma word is very, very vast. It has vast meaning. But you can use and you can, understand meaning of that word, where and how, in which, position this word was used. Then you can understand proper meaning. Here, uddharet atmana atmanam na atmanam avasadet. Real self is beyond nature. Okay? And Upanishad declared, asango ayam purusaha. This Purusha, real self, is asanga. Asanga means totally detached. Okay? As ray of sun is falling on the dirty thing, but that dirty thing has no power to pollute that ray of sun. That is always fresh. Bhanu krishanu sarvaras khayi tinkahu mand kahat ko nahi. Subha aru asubha salil sab bahai sursari ko apunit ne kahai. Okay? As I told you one day, that if a person is bringing Ganges water, okay, in a pitch, and making wine with Ganges water, and telling you, my dear, you are saintly person, but I brought Ganges water, but it was really changed into form of wine. I put some other things in that water and make wine with Ganges water, very pious water. Please take little. And Saint Tulsidas told that if anybody make wine with Ganges water, a saintly person can't touch that. Suraswari jalakrit baruni jana kavaun sant karahi te pana. If that wine was prepared by Ganges water, but a saintly person, never will touch that. But Suraswari miles pavan jaise. But if you take not one bottle, 2 bottles, 3 bottles, okay, you all are Indian, you know this fact. If you take so many, jug and so many big pitch wine and pour into Ganges water, then what do you think? That will be polluted? No. Nobody thinking this way. You are seeing many gutters are pouring now into Ganges water. And people are touching that and feeling that this is holy water. Okay? You will surprise one person, took a bottle water from Varanasi, the Dasaswamedh Ghat. Okay? And he was seeing that many people, bring that is called fool in other words, but There is only ashes, okay? Ashes, there is bone and ashes. So they are throwing into Ganges water there. And he was thinking that, I heard that Ganges water is very pious, and if you throw all these... So he took a bottle of water, and he brought, and he tested that. And not only 1 and 2 years, 6 years, okay? But he didn't find a little pollution in that water. So that is a greatness of that water. Still now people are believing, not only believing, they are testing and they are using that. Okay? So Saint Tulsidasa told that if you pour a bottle of wine into Ganges water, that can't pollute Ganges water. You can, water, can take bath, you can drink, you can put in your head, and you can pray that. It means mind is related with worldly affairs. Okay? If your mind will live in that of worldly affairs, it can't be pure. Try to bring your mind up in the light of your wisdom. Your mind pure. When your mind will be pure, okay, your mind will work in the light of wisdom. Then you will realize oneness with Supreme. Think about this fact that when your mind will be thoughtless and your ego dissolve into its own cause, your wisdom will work, then you realize oneness with Godhead. Okay? Your wisdom will be calm and quiet and motionless, momentless, then you will achieve supreme cause. In Upanishad Javatishthante Jnanani Manasa Saha, when your 5 cognitive senses, stop, their movement Javatishthante and become stable, Jnanani Manasa Saha, your mind also becomes stable. And Buddhishcha na vicheshtati, when your intellect will be stable too, then Tamahu Paramangatit, that is the highest state. Okay? So one can achieve that highest state through his own wisdom, because he is responsible. So don't allow to your mind, go again lower state, because where there your mind is, you are there. If your mind is acting always among mean things, okay, then you can't be higher person, you can't be great holy person. But if your mind is living always in divine sphere, okay, and your mind is working ideology, then if your body is living any dirty place, then you are great too. I have seen one saint. I don't know how many years old that saint is. Okay, he's living in Nilakantha. I indicated in my book, that in the essence of Gita, his name. And he is still now. Last year I visited there. I saw him. I was thrilled, because I was thinking that he may be there or not. Okay, after 35 years I have seen him again. And at that time he was very old man too. But he is still alive and is very active person. And you will surprise, he recognized me at once when he saw me. You think that 35 years before how my body was, okay, and how I become now. So when he saw me, he recognized at once. Oh my Lord, oh my Swamiji, and he posted. Okay? And I touched his feet and I requested him, what are you doing? Oh, and he is great saint. Know him as a Kalura. And people think that he was born as a Pariya. In our language that call, in Sanskrit, Chandala. Nowadays we can't say Bhangi, but he was born as a Bhangi, Pariya. And he devoted his whole life in the service of Lord Shiva. There is a Lord Shiva's temple, name is Nilkantha Mahadev. Okay? And there is a very good story in Shiv Purana that when Lord drank that poison, okay, and after that he was very, he felt hot, and then he came there, he rested there. Then very high, high place on the foot of Himalaya. So that is called Nilkantha Mahadev. And he was being there, that old person. He was serving. He was doing nothing, but only he was cleaning way. There are 3 ways. People were coming through that way. And he was with some little bucket and with the food. And he was always cleaning that way. He was never talking with any person, cleaning. And people were thinking, those who were visiting there, if you have seen that person, then your pilgrimage becomes, perfect or successful. And if you visit, but you didn't see that person, then your journey was not meaningful. Anyway, meaningful. You have seen that God, you are doing everything, but you didn't see Kaluram, then this pilgrimage was not meaningful. You are thinking this. And that person is alive still now. He's very great saint. Now he's talking. Now he's talking about some higher philosophy and some higher thing. And at those days he was, not talking with any person. Your, work is very mean. Maybe very mean. As you are cleaning, as you are doing, or behind that, divine. Your mind is living with divinity. Then you will be a divine person. As you can see about Ravidas, about Kabir, there are so many other saints too. Saintly people, though they were born in very lowest, but they were great saints. And we today also respectfully remember their holy name. Respectfully. Okay? It means if your mind is related with Godhead, then you are divine. What you are doing, it has no meaning. No meaning. But if your mind is not related with Godhead, though you are doing very holy work, you are reading Vedas and Shastras, you are giving lecture and you are doing so many things, very good things, but your mind is busy with some very mean thing, you don't think that you can be any day holy person. No. Veda declares, avidyayam antare vartamana swayam dhira panditam manyamana jaghanyamana paryanti mudha andhe naiva nimana yathanda. This is saying Veda. Okay? If your mind is busy with worldly affairs and you are talking about highest knowledge, you are talking about Brahman, you are talking about divine, you are talking about great ideology, okay? But your mind is busy. Your mind is only, busy with money and some other things, enjoyment, worldly enjoyment. Then you are not a holy person, you are not a great person, but you are a mean person. Because where there your mind exists, you are there. Be aware about it. Due to that, Lord stated here, Uddhared atmanatmanam na atmanam avasadet. Don't allow your mind to go lower. Avasadet means go lower. This is your own duty. Okay? No other power can control your mind. Guru can teach you, but can't catch your mind. Okay? He can teach you. Once I was, going early morning for walk. I was going for walk, and one young boy. That time there was, Diwali, near to Diwali. So in India, young boy always doing some, that's called gambling. That is a tradition in your country. Maybe, a person belonging to higher family or lower family anyway. So they do that. And that young boy was going for gambling. And I was not aware about him. I don't know him. Didn't know at that time. And he was going by, bike. When he saw me, then he came down from bike and he prostrated me, salute me. I saw him. What a good boy. I asked, where are you going, my dear? And he was stunned. How you can say that he is going to gamble? And he told, no sir, I am not going anywhere. Then you are free? Yes sir, and come with me. But what but is? Come with me, don't go there. And when I told him, don't go there, he was stunned. And he thought that I knew that he is going to go there. So he turned, okay sir, come to me. And he followed me. And went me. From that day, that boy turned his whole life and devoted whole life for me. And he told me after that, I asked one day when he was, sleeping in my lap, and I asked, oh my boy, where you are going at that day? He told me and he cried. He told me, Guruji, I was going for gambling. Okay? So sometimes, such kind of incident happens. Don't allow your mind go anywhere. Try to bring your mind on the higher state. Always think about divinity. Think about, holy things. Think about always higher things. Don't allow your mind to go anywhere. Don't think any mean thing. In Ramayana, there is one very good verse. Saint Tulsidasa wrote that Parahit bas jinke man mahi tinka jag durlabh kach nahi. Okay? Always think good things. Though you are not helping others, have no ability to help others, but by thought you must try to help. Okay? Think in your mind and higher things. One day will come when your mind will be able to do that. No doubt. Okay? You will do that. About good work, about, other welfare, other prosperity. Then one day your mind will be able to do, not today, tomorrow. Because your mind is nothing but projection of supreme cause. Okay? And behind your mind is endless energy. As I told you many times, behind your mind is endless energy. Endless energy. That is only one ray of that. One project, one part of that. Okay? So one day will come when your mind will realize its own glory, its own greatness, and it will be able to do that. You can see history, human history, many great persons were born very, very low, family, very poor family too. In the end, by their own sankalpa, by their own determination, by their own higher thinking, they become great. And you can be great too, there is no doubt. But Lord started here. Don't allow your mind to go lower. Na atmanam avasade. Atmanam means mind. Mana. Avasade means, fall down and going lower, are sinking into material things. So na atmanam avasade. And be aware, Lord stated, Atma atmano bandhur, atma yuaripuratmana. Your mind is your friend and your mind is your enemy. Be aware about it. Okay? Atma atmano bandhu. Your mind is your friend. Bandhu means brother. Okay? Bandhu is very great word. When you are in grief, are in sorrow, in calamities, okay? if anybody is helping you at that state, that is called bandhu. Bandhu means he who is helping you in your rainy time. That's called bandhu. Due to that, there is one word, bhai, bhai. There is a root word, bha. Okay? Bhai is a, what to say, that simple word. And real word is bhrata. Bhrata means, bra means, taking share. Taking share of your grief and sorrows, your calamities. Okay? And helping you, always dividing your grief and sorrows. Due to that, that's called bhrata. It's a very good word in Sanskrit. And same here is bandhu. Bandhu has same meaning too. So your mind is your friend or your brother, and your mind is your enemy too. If your mind is related with lower state, then that will be your enemy. Because your mind will bring you into hell. Enemy means who is putting into miserable position. That is your enemy. Enemy doesn't mean that who is killing your body. No. Only he is your enemy who is bringing you into miserable position. Okay? That is your enemy. And that is your bandhu. Bandhu means that is your friend, that is your brother who is, uplifting you, helping you from your sublimation. That is your friend. That is your, and in Ramayana, Saint Tulsidas wrote, Lord Rama is saying about quality of friends. Who is friend? कहा कि friend वह है, and he is only friend who गुण प्रगटई अवगुण ही दुरावा, विपत्ति काल कर सद्गुण नेहा, श्रुति का सत्य मित्र गुण येहा. Who is loving you in your rainy time, when you are suffering, when you are, striving at that state. Because when you are happy, you will find lot of friends. But really those are not friends, they are not brothers. Brother is he who is helping, who is living with you at that position when you are suffering and sharing with you your suffer, your grief, your sorrows. If anybody share, then he is your brother, he is your friend. Okay? So be aware about it. Your mind become your enemy because he is bringing you into that state where you will suffer. Okay? When you will realize many kinds of calamities. And same mind, it will be one with Godhead, then it will bring you up from your trodden position. Okay? So be aware, your mind is your brother, your mind is your enemy. You don't think that any other person is enemy, any other person is brother. If other person is helping you due to your mind, okay? If your mind will act good way, then other person will be your friend. They will help you. If anybody is, anybody become your enemy due to your mind. Okay? So see your mind, what your mind is doing. If your mind is alert, your mind is one with divine, you are thinking always about divinity, then automatically you will think about prosperity of all beings, welfare of all beings. Then your mind will be your friend, your brother. But if your mind is busy with its own enjoyment, then you will think always about your selfish motive. When you will think about your selfish motive, automatically one day you will create so many enemies, okay, for your own self. So your mind become root cause of your enemies. Your mind become root cause of your brother. Atmayo atmano bandhu, ratmayo ripuratmana, Lord stated here. Now, in other shloka, he is saying how one can realize that my mind is brother or my mind is enemy. He taught that I will tell tomorrow, not today. Okay?
Okay. Om Bhurvuvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayah Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Om. May God bless you all. May He lead you all from darkness to light, from unreal to real, from death to immortality. May He shower upon you all His divine grace. May He bestow upon you all His divine love and peace. Peace in the heaven, peace in the space, peace on the earth. Om Kham Brahma. Thank you very much. Now, you can do Aarti, and after that you can talk with me. Okay? You can't live here peacefully. Okay? And can't any Hindu will live peacefully too. He will struggle here. Because nobody like to, bear any invader on his soldier. How it can be possible? And I wrote that honestly you know very well that you are not children of those invaders. You are converted people. Your forefather was Hindu. They were living in this country. You are our own brethren. So why you are creating trouble without any cause? But they never try to listen. And I told Hindus too that they are, though they are not accepting, but they are your own brethren. They can't go anywhere. Now they are 10 crore here, okay, 100 million people. You don't think that they will go any other place. They will live here. Either you can keep them lovingly or you can fight with each other. It depends upon you. What they will do, God knows. Yeah. Because this is totally different ideology, different ideas. And some person was saying, I told that, since 1100 years, Parsis are living in this country. And since more than 4,000 years, Jews are living in this country. Okay? In India, yes. And since more than about 2,000 years, Christians are living in this country. But you never heard that they are fighting with each other. Okay? And first church was built by Hindu king when Thomas entered in India. And that king welcomed him in Kerala. And there are so many, Christians there. But you never, find in our history that they fought with each other any time. And still not. Okay?
That is showing about the world because the reason given is Islam is a proselytizing religion, number one. Number two, they also putting in a new social order.
Yeah. So due to that,
Although Christianity is a proselytizing religion, it never changed the social order in the country.
yeah, this was main cause. So if you think that there will be two social order in India, Christians are not demanding their separate law. Jews are not demanding their separate law. Parsis are not demanding their separate law. Only Muslims are demanding their separate law. Okay? If they want their separate law, they must go in Pakistan, they can enjoy there. How they can create a new law in India again? But police government is, give them facility and they're increasing, prompting them. Yeah, come ahead and you will gain more. Yeah. So this is the gift of Mahatma Gandhi. You can enjoy with that. Okay? And still people are thinking that India become free due to his divine grace. You know that perhaps about this truth, when India was divided two parts, 3,500,000 people were killed. Okay? In 1947. 3,500,000 people were killed in 1937, 47, when India was divided. And 2 crore people, okay, more than 20 million people were rooted out. Okay, 100,000 Hindu were killed. I don't know about how much Muslim were killed there too. Another. And then we got freedom. And then Mahatma Gandhi gifted some more. And these all Muslims were going in Pakistan because this was, a decision. And all Hindus came from Pakistan. But when Muslim was going, then Jawaharlal Nehru and Mahatma Gandhi told, no need to go. You are my brother and you can live with me. Okay. And you will surprise, there was 4 crore Muslims when India was free. 1947, there were 4 crore Muslims in India. Okay? And there was 3 crore Hindu in West Bengal, East Bengal, that's called Bangladesh nowadays. Okay? And you will surprise now, in the lap of 40 years, and Muslim increased. Nowadays they are 10 crore in India, but in Bangladesh they are 1.5 crore Hindu. What happened to others? In 1947 there are 3 crores, but now there are only 1.5 crore. And there are 4 crore Muslim in India. They become 10 crores. Okay? You will surprise. Yeah? Now West Pakistan. Yeah, West Pakistan now are 100,000. But East Pakistan, they are enjoying because they are enjoying, and among those one family was born alive. Yeah, he was incarnation of foolishness. Yeah, in this era, there is no doubt. Okay? Yeah, not today, but tomorrow people will realize this theft, and they will ask. It's very painful, my dear. Not today, but tomorrow you will enjoy that result. And you are enjoying day and night. You are feeding, and 100,000 Muslims in Kashmir, and they are singing Glory of Pakistan. And you are feeding them. Okay? Yeah. And you will surprise. 7 rupees kg rice is in India, but our government is giving them 2 rupees 50 paise kg rice. Indian government is providing 2 rupees 50 paise kg rice to Kashmiri Muslim, and 7 rupees per kg we are buying in our market. You think about it. But they are enjoying and they are singing glory of Pakistan. I don't think that such kind of foolish people they will find any other way, other place. Okay? Yeah. You have great philosophy and we are great food. There is no doubt. You can see they are not thinking on, or behavior. You will surprise. 40, 100,000 Muslims are living in Kashmir. Okay? 40 lakh. And India government feeding them and providing them rice because they eat rice only, nothing else. They don't know how to cook chapati and eat chapati, only rice. So India government providing them rice, 2 rupees 50 pence only kg. And rice price in India is 7 rupees per kg. Okay? Yeah. And this is our, behavior. And they are singing glory of Pakistan always. Okay? There was 250,000 Hindus in Kashmir. They throw away all. Now they become houseless. They are suffering place to place in India. Okay? They are living in tent only. And no Indian government pay a single penny there. And never pay their heed on those people. 2.5 lakh Hindus, not only 1 and 2. 250,000 Hindus are without any home. And those Kashmiri Muslims throw them out. Okay? And Indian government is seeing and, waiting. And, one day government was, our Prime Minister was, one day will come when they will learn good lesson and they will be humble. Okay. You can tame dog, but you can't tame wolf. Okay? I never seen that anywhere. Wolf can be tamed. Okay? Yeah. रोज देखता हूँ जी. या और क्या. Yeah, they are very powerful people, my dear. And I think that you pray American, president. Okay, he finished, that is a great power in Middle East. Otherwise, they can destroy whole world. They are such kind of people. They never think about humanity. They never think about anything. Okay? Not only Saddam Hussein, there each person is Saddam Hussein there. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. You can't say anything. It is very painful. And one person was telling that now in Middle East there is very big conference. Okay? And they are thinking about why rebuild Babri temple, Babri Masjid, mosque on that place again. And they are protesting and they are compelling Indian government to rebuild it again there. Otherwise, result will be very bad. Yeah. How do you think? This is foolish India government. Okay. These people are, propagating their own work, doing their own work. They don't say there were Lord Rama's temple and Muslims destroyed and built their mosque. They are not saying like this. What reality is? They are talking about Babri Masjid only. So they are our own people. What will you say? You don't think that there was only one, what was his name? No. In India there was one Kshatriya, who called Muhammad Gauri. Jaychand. Oh. There is not only one Jaychand in India. There are so many Jaychand. You can find, next, और जी चले और डॉक्टर साहब जा रहे हैं आप निम का जा रहे हैं आप